Look, you guys got off to such a fast start tonight. What was working for you from an offensive standpoint?
We just wanted to get out, not like last game, so we learned our lesson, so we wanted to start with a lot of energy.
Tell us what you got out of Gafford tonight. He was 12 for 12 in the field.
I mean, great. He's always great every game. Sometimes, he don't score points, but he helps us on defensive end so much. He's a pressure on the rim every time. He's fighting for rebounds, so I'm glad we have him here.
He played well before you were born, but you broke the single season record of most points by Mark Aguirre, 40-year-old record. It's one of the oldest franchise records. What does that mean to you?
A lot. I mean, this is the franchise. They drafted me. They gave me, I say, the keys. I don't know if you hear say it like that, but I'm just glad I'm here in Dallas.
Luka, when you're making some of the passes tonight, I'm curious, are you looking for the player, or are you just throwing to a spot expecting someone to be there?
I mean, I see it, if somebody's there or not, so I don't know what to say. I see it, man. That's simple.
Luka, LeBron and JJ Redick said you were one of the few players in the NBA that couldn't make any pass out of a double team, yet you're one of the league leaders in drawing double teams and blitzes. Do you have a comment on what they said, and how helpful is it to have another guy like Kyrie who can make those same plays?
I mean, having Kyrie here has been a blessing, man. I always say on the court, everybody knows what kind of player he is. Just off the court, he helps me a lot. Not just me, the whole team. So he knows how to win the championship. He's a very humble guy, great guy, and on the court and off the court, it's just been a blessing to be with him. I think it's the most blessed guy, right?
Yeah.
By far, right?
Yeah, by far.
15 out of 17 now. You feel like you guys are peaking at the right point, playing your best basketball this season?
Yeah, we're trying to avoid playing. That will give us some rest. For sure, we need some rest. But yeah, I mean, we've been playing great basketball on defensive end too. So that's the key. When we lock in on defensive end, the offense is just gonna flow.
Luka, when you score 21 points in the first 9 minutes of the game, how do you respond to guys keying in more on you as the game goes on?
I mean, just play the same game. They're trying to double me after, so get some other guys going. So just play the game. Wherever the defense gives me, just play the game.
Even the shots you missed in the first quarter, you had like 3 in and outs.
Yeah, that was the last 3 shots. I know. I was
Yeah.
mad. I was mad about the half court too. So that's the one I was most mad about.
Did it feel a little bit like Atlanta? I mean, is the rate you were making the shots, it was reminding me of that.
I don't know. I just wanted to win the game. That's it.
You mentioned the importance of Kyrie and how much he's done for you guys. Has he given you any advice just about how to lead a team, or going into the postseason here with him now for the first time? Just what has he shared with you just about this?
I mean, not really advice. There's always when you say advice is different, but he just show example. The example he put for everybody in Dallas, it's insane. And we just gotta lead that example.
What was it like seeing your old teammate tonight, Grant Williams, and how would you say the trade has worked out since you guys supported PJ the last couple of weeks here for you guys?
It's been great. He's a great guy, but I think you see what PJ brings to our team. I think the trade was great for us, but Grant is a great guy. We have a good relationship outside. Some people say we don't, but we have.
The defense guarded 5 out a lot today. Earlier, closer to the All-Star break, you guys struggled a little bit against the Pacers and Celtics. How do you think you've improved guarding that style as a team?
Way better. Like I said, I think we were first in defense since March something, I don't know. But great. I mean, everybody, I think we can guard 1 through 5. We can switch. And we have Gafford and Lively down there, so they help us.
Look, you guys have won 24 road games. It's the most since the championship season. What does that mean to you, that you're able to win so many games away from home?
Well, I always say on the road it's us against everybody, the other team and the gym. So it's experience, and it helps us stay together more.
Back trying to catch what Chamberlain again?
Yeah, I guess so. I was just talking to everybody. I was just like, trying to go for my own record at this point, Then worry about Wilt after I catch myself.
Not many games left, so you'll have to keep doing
Yeah.
like 12 shots a game.
That's true. I don't know where I'm at right now, but I don't really want to worry about it too much. Just go out and just have fun with the game, but worry about it at the end for sure.
What was working for you tonight?
Honestly, just being active. In my opinion, set screens, getting out quick. It was a team where they was trying to play a lot of 1 through 5. They was trying to blitz, of course, when it came to Luka and Kyrie. So I was just in the right spot at the right time, making plays out of the pocket, going to finish it or finding guys on the around the arc.
You guys broke out to a 22-point lead there late in the first quarter. Were you trying to not let it happen in Houston the other day when it was a close game?
Yeah, like when it comes to teams like this, of course, there's no disrespect to them. At the end of the day, we just got to come out and handle business. And those teams, these type of teams, are not going to lay down. They're going to come out and try to throw a punch. So at the end of the day, Houston threw a punch at us for sure. And it was a dogfight from the beginning of the game to the end. So we kind of didn't want that to happen tonight. So we just came out with just a different mentality to come out and just handle business.
In the Houston game, they played smaller lineups, which can take you out of the game somewhat. How do you, as an individual, when you're starting out the game, if you guys enforce your will on them, they play your kind of game,
Right.
which keeps you in the game.
Right. With me, it's just taking that challenge. We did go 1 through 5 from jump, and it's just I want to be a better defender in general, and it's just another step that's in my playing style that's going to help me defensively is just being able to come out and move my feet around the perimeter. So at the end of the day, I just want to be able to take that challenge and just come out and just help the team as much as I can. And at the end of the day, if I don't, I'm pretty sure I understand when it comes to just like getting guys in to really just uphold just like the 1 through 5 defensive I say scheme, I would say, when it comes to just like how we want to play defensively. But tonight I feel like that I actually took a step in the right direction, most definitely.
We've seen Luka have these amazing games a lot. What's that like for you to watch that?
It's pretty natural now. In all honesty, you never, I would say, expect what's going to happen on a night-to-night basis, and just seeing some of the stuff that he gets to fall in, it's insane, And it's like, I get to the point to where it's like I shoot a half-court shot or I shoot a trick shot or something like that. I always say I'm trying to be Luka, just joking around, but. Great player, comes down, gets whatever he wants on a night-to-night basis. He finds the right shots, he finds the right guys on the perimeter, and just so much attention that gravitates towards him and Kyrie. It just helps the team out a lot because they make plays on both ends too.
You see the type of fun, speaking of Luka, that he has on the court. Asking for you, like, is this the most fun basketball team you played on?
I would say, every team that I played on, I've always had fun with it. There's always been just like the frustration, finding ways to get to the fun part. So it's just, I've kind of went through that same, I would say, stretch of just like the frustration side. I want to be better. I get in my own head. I find some type of adversity and I get through it and I start back having fun again. So I would say I'm pretty much back in that, in that state of mind when it comes to this team now too, because it's just like clockwork, the storm doesn't last forever, and I always try to find some type of sunshine.
The magic number for you guys in terms of playoff spot is 1. How much do you guys scoreboard watch?
Say again?
How much do you scoreboard watch, see what's going on around the league?
I mean, they always tell us it's important to make sure we know, but me personally, I don't really pay attention to it because I don't want to really just cloud my thoughts and just like, we need to focus on this. I really just say we focus on, the next game at hand, in all honesty, and that's the game we have to play. And when it comes to that, I don't know what the other guys do, but me personally, I really don't pay attention to it unless it just, instant just pops up whenever, the FBI is listening to us on our phones, on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and they pop it up. But other than that, it's just, I try to keep a level head, and I feel like if I get into it and I think about it and I pay attention to it, it's going to really just kind of like make me take a step back mentally. And I don't want to really just be too focused on what comes in the future because I try to worry about, that next step and just like that next opportunity for us on a night-to-night basis.
How do you take what you did tonight and tomorrow night's game against Miami?
Just come out and have the same mentality. I mean, Miami is a tough team. They're going to come out and try to throw the first punch. We got to be ready to withstand that. So with that being said, we just got to have a locked-in mentality, ready to go.
Defensively, what have you seen from the group handling those 5-out offenses since you played like Indiana a couple times in Boston? Because tonight you had a good amount of opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like throughout the stretch whenever we've like put it into the game for our scheme, we've taken steps in the right direction. You know, there has been times where it's just like, oh, what are these guys doing defensively? And now, like, as you see it, we're out there communicating more. We're there for each other more. Whenever we get frustrated on defense, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, okay, help the next guy, push the next guy. At the end of the day, we're going to play as a team. We're not going to get too frustrated to where it's like we take a step back to when we were losing when I had first got here. You know, it was a lot of frustration at times, it was a lot of adversity, a lot of obstacles, and we found a way to get over that as a team. So I feel like we for sure has progressed and excelled in the right direction that we want to go defensively in that area.
In that first half, we got off to a really good start. Luka set the tone for us. We tried to get PJ going there a little bit. But sometimes when you come home, nerves and distractions, and so. But I thought he still played on the defensive end. His smile was still there, and so we're just happy that we could get the win and now move on to Miami.
Some of us are old enough in this room, you may be included, to remember Mark Aguirre.
Yeah.
How about the fact that Luka passed a 40-year-old franchise record?
That fast? How long did it take Mark?
Well, I mean, with the single season scoring record.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Well, how long did it take Mark? Was it his first couple years, or did he get it?
It was like his third year.
Third year?
Third or
Okay.
fourth year in the league. Yeah.
Well, he did it fast, so.
Yeah.
But it's incredible what Luka has done. He's going to rewrite the record books for the Mavericks and also for the NBA. So for him to pass Mark is incredible, because Mark is a legend with the Mavs. He holds a lot of records when it comes to scoring, and so but it just shows what Luka has done and how much better he has gotten here year to year.
What was Luka able to do in the first quarter when he scored 21 points, kind of set the tone?
Yeah, he just, I thought he came out and didn't wait. He was aggressive. I thought looking to get his shot, the ball touching the paint, getting to the rim, making plays for other guys. I thought a lot of the ones that he did miss, I thought they were good. It looked like he was going to have one of those 40-point quarters, but to have a 21-point quarter was big. But I think just the talk that we've had and the follow-through, talking about the way we started against Houston, I thought, again, the guys were focused and came out and executed and had a 22-point lead at halftime, and we kind of went back and forth there in the third. But give the Hornets credit. They played in the second half, and they made a game of it.
How was Gafford able to dominate tonight 12 as well?
Yeah, I was joking with someone. I thought he's back on pace to go after Wilt again. I mean, I think that might be a constant here when he's here with the Mavs, is that his ability to catch and finish is something that we haven't had. And again, with the double teams, with him rolling with his aggression, he was really, really good for us, and we needed that. And also the offensive rebounding, being able to get the offensive rebounds and putbacks were big for us.
You guys won your last 4 games here now. Just obviously, the postseason's right around the corner. You guys feel like you're peaking at the right time here?
I don't know if it's peaking. I think we're playing really good basketball. Our chemistry and trust is at a high. As you want to be healthy, you want to be playing your best basketball, and right now we could be playing our best, but we're not satisfied to say this is our best. We still feel we have a ways to go, and so hopefully this is just the start of our journey to continue to keep growing and getting better as we go along on this journey.
How often, if at all, are you looking at the Western Conference standings and how things are shaking up in terms of playoff matchups or what else is going on for season for you guys?
Yeah, I think I've said this, and I hope the other guys have said, we're just trying to take care of what's in front of us. We now being on the East Coast, us older people will be asleep as the games are on, and so we'll wake up to whoever has won. And there are some really good games tonight on the West Coast. Not to say we're not scoreboard watching. When you have the Clippers and Suns, Portland and New Orleans are playing, and so you have we're watching a little bit, but at the same time, we have to focus on ourselves. And our next opponent is the Miami Heat, so we got to get ready. That's going to be a physical matchup.
You have reduced your matchup number to 1, so you did what you had to tonight. If one of those teams loses tonight, you guys will clinch a top 6 seed. I mean, seems like it'll happen at some point. Would you be more inclined to rest players to more?
Yeah, that's something we'll have to see when we land, what the scores are and how the games finish up. We'll have to have a powwow to talk about what the next steps are in that policy of resting. But right now it's scheduled that everyone's going to suit up and try to find a way. But there will be constant conversations and communications here as we go forward to see when that opportunity will come.
You saw a lot of 5-out, obviously with Grant Williams playing 5 today. What are your thoughts on how the defense has handled 5-out as you continue to build continuity with your new additions of the trade deadline?
Yeah, we actually, I thought we did really well in the first half with the 5-out. We went to something that we tend to go in the second half. We just switched everything, and I thought to see how Gaff can handle guarding the point guards and our smalls handling the bigs. I thought the guys did an incredible job there in the first half. Again, we got to get better to be consistent, but again, the 5-out defense was really good tonight.
It seems like against different styles as well. You guys have been able to use different ball screen coverages in the last couple of weeks. Is that mostly due to having more chemistry time to work with your new additions? And what do you like about that?
Yeah, I think to be able to change, throw different pitches as we go into the playoffs is going to be key because you're playing against elite teams with elite players, and you can't just be consistent just reading because they'll start to pick you apart. So just to be able to throw different pitches, different matchups. I think we've been able to do that here of late, especially in that Houston game, putting Luka on a primary scorer and being able to work the defense around him in that case. Tonight, being able to read, we normally don't just come out and read everything. I thought the guys did a really good job with that. So we can continue to build, watch film, and our walkthroughs are our practices right now. So just being able to go through different scenarios as we get ready for our opponent.
And how important is the athleticism on the wing with off-ball defense to kind of tie all that together with like PJ, Derrick
Jones? Yeah,
Dante?
it's very important to have length and athleticism, and when you talk about those three, that helps us. But also, Luka showed something tonight that we're going to have to hold him accountable. He blocked a jump shot, so I think. When you guys are laughing, that wasn't even my joke. But D. Jones, I think he's been watching too much D. Jones. But no, just the effort. You can see the guys are having fun playing defense, and when guys are having fun playing defense, you have a chance.
Jason, you also have a nice production out of Maxey tonight. What
Yeah.
was he able to do?
Yeah, Maxey was really good for us. Again, building on what he did against the Rockets. Again, defensively, we measure him on the defensive end, but when he's shooting the ball and being able to stretch the defense and then make plays when the double teams happen, he's in the middle finding the open guys. So he was really good tonight, and we're going to need to continue to have him play that way for us. Thank you. Thank you.